project presentation. I am so nervous and excited to show off all my hard work on this mini course, Accessible Color Design. My course focuses on equipping the target audience of graphic designers with practical skills to create inclusive, visually compelling designs that meet accessibility standards. It targets professionals who need flexible, self-directed learning and incorporates project-based learning to bridge the knowledge gap in applying accessibility principles to color design. Because of the large amount of material in my instructional design document, I have a clickable table of contents here for easier navigation. And there's some information about the target audience. For the course type, I chose project-based learning because it encourages active participation in designing, developing, and constructing solutions to real-world problems like the ones that graphic designers will encounter. The course is organized into 3 asynchronous modules, each addressing critical aspects of accessible color design. Based on these course learning outcomes, learners will understand its importance, learn best practices, and apply tools like color contrast analyzers. The final project challenges learners to design an advocacy infographic combining accessibility knowledge with client-focused communication skills. This matrix for Module 1 of Accessible Color Design shows how the course learning outcomes align with module learning objectives, instructional materials, activities, and assessments. To design the course, I use the Rapid Instructional Design model for its flexibility, with supplemental elements from Understanding by Design and ADDIE for structured alignment. The constructivist learning theory shaped the interactive and experiential components of my course, while andragogy ensured the course remained relevant, self-directed, and manageable for busy professionals. This course leverages high-quality resources such as web content accessibility guidelines and tools like WebAIM to provide actionable knowledge. The digital media we created over the course are all housed here, including an infographic I designed as marketing material for the course, along with its audio file. I designed the I logo and banner for the course. This is the overview video for the course and my screencast of the WebAIM contrast checker tool, a storyboard that has changed so much for Module 3, and finally my interactive module designed during my free trial of Rise 360. For the rest of my class, I used Google Classroom for the LMS. And speaking of Google Classroom, let's head on over there and take a look at my actual course. C is the Start Here section, which includes a welcome video and course introduction, a course overview, directions, and tips for successfully completing the course. The video explains where to find the syllabus and how to get started with the course. The syllabus is also located here, and it includes the text as well as a PDF link for the syllabus. In the course overview section, I have a course map which includes the 5 measurable course learning outcomes that each contain at least 2 module learning objectives for each. I believe the objectives are clear, measurable, tangible, action-oriented, reasonable, and time-bound. In addition to the overall course map, each module has a specific matrix in its materials as well. The learning activities such as discussions and assignments have rubrics, and the reflection and discussion questions are focused on the action verbs from Bloom's taxonomy. My course has a variety of ways for students to engage and interact with each other. There's plenty of visuals, videos, presentations, screencasts, and much more. In this module, you can see the matrix for that module with its course learning objectives, the lecture with videos and articles to watch and read, the discussion prompt, which requires students to watch a video, and then the rubric for that is right here. The second discussion prompt also has a rubric. And finally, this activity is a color blindness simulator. The reflection questions here are ungraded and do not have a rubric. They're just mostly for interaction with for the students. This module is similar, beginning, except for this module includes my interactive module, which I designed in Rise 360. There's some things in there I couldn't change after I moved on to Google Classroom. And here is one of my assessments for Module 2, a quiz that I designed in Google Forms. Module 3 focuses on using different tools to evaluate color design, and let's see. And then finally, the final project. This includes instructions, the course learning outcomes and module learning outcomes it aligns with, and how to upload. And it also includes this rubric. Wrap up and next steps. If I had more time, I would have recorded a video for this, but I just ran out of time. Oops. And in the wrap-up section is the course feedback survey, also designed in Google Forms. And last but not least is a accessible color design checklist that is part of Module 2, but I also listed it here so students would be able to find it easily. And that is all for my actual class. And last but not least, we have my mini course evaluation. I used the Oscar tool for evaluating my course. I found it fairly straightforward and it follows nicely with the rubric for our capstone project. I can see how it would be very useful for designing courses to make sure that we've included everything before we release our course to the public. And I want to thank you all for all of your help and support during these classes. I've learned so much and I am so excited to make some classes of my own. Thanks again. Take care.